Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. I'm excited. Today we're going to be making my beautiful Tuscan chicken skillet. It's going to be delicious. I think I had a fancier word for saying it, or it flowed better, but just went right out of my head. So we're going to get started. I got a lot going on here. So first of all, I have 2 pieces of chicken breast. I cut them in half. I've pounded them out on the first side. We're going to flip them and pound them. But before we flip them, I wanted to let you know I used 1 teaspoon of lemon pepper and 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. So I'm just going to put those over. Here they are. I'm just going to give them a little mix. I want to incorporate them. I want to season on both sides, and if I need more seasoning after we go and taste my dish, but this is just to basically cook my chicken. So I pounded this side out. I'm going to give it a nice healthy little coat. I want a lot of flavor because you know, flavor is your dish, and I think if you season your meat real well, I think it goes a long way. I think less seasoning you have to do, but I have a teaspoon of each, and this is how I'm going to season my chicken and the rest of my dish. So I'm going to go ahead and pick these up. I don't want to pick them up too hard. I should scrape them because I did pound them. I do want them not too thin, but I do want them pounded out because I do believe it helps the chicken become more tender. Love it. And like I said, this is only 2 pieces of chicken. I don't really need much more. And I'll explain why. We're going to see our vegetables, and I'm going to use... Oops, I forgot to pound that out. Sorry about that, guys. I wanted to show you what I was doing with the chicken. Doesn't matter. If you would have pounded it out, it would have been fine. No big deal. These 2 are fine. I'm not going to pound these because these 2 came off of... One came from this piece of chicken and one came from this one, so it's already thinner the way I cut it. This is my chicken that I use all the time. That's really super tender anyways. A lot of times, honestly, I do not have to pound this chicken. I am. And I go through spurts where I do pound it and where I don't. But I'm going to tell you something. If I don't use this chicken, I pound the chicken breast out. Otherwise, I will be disappointed because I will not have a thin piece of chicken or a tender piece of chicken, and I will not like it. I'm very picky. Very picky when it comes to food. I don't want to eat something tough. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to waste the calorie, the carb, or anything like that to eat something that I'm not totally liking 100%. It's not happening. I have to be choosy now as I get older on what I'm going to eat. I already have to be choosy on how much I eat, to be honest. So I'm not doing it. So these are actually pounded out beautiful. So what I'm going to do is my pan is on kind of low. But what I'm going to do is turn it a little bit higher. I'm going to put a tablespoon of butter in. And I'm using my grill pan in the house. It's getting nice out today. We have a beautiful day. Normally I prefer my chicken grilled, but I do like cooking in the house every once in a while, especially when it's snowing or raining. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of olive oil because I don't want to burn the butter. I'm going to reserve my seasoning right here. I'm going to let my pan warm up. I want my pan to be very nice and hot. Okay, so since I didn't touch anything disgusting as far as chicken, I'm good. So I have 1 cup of orzo pasta. I have my water here, which I will generously salt in a few minutes, but I'm going to get it up to a boiling point. And 1 cup of orzo turns into about 1.5 cups, 2 cups once you get it all cooked. Now I'm going to bring this stuff over. This is going to be my sauce. This is my beautiful creamy Tuscan chicken skillet sauce. So it's a heavy cream. I have 3 cups. I am going to put 2 tablespoons of cream cheese. This is how I'm going to thicken my sauce. But I have to only put it in 2-ounce increments because I don't want my sauce too thick. If it's too thick, It's not good. It has to have a little bit of liquid. Then I have some good, beautiful Parmesan cheese, and I have Parmesan Reggiano. So here's my regular Parm, and here's my Reggiano. So I'm probably going to use probably a 1/4 of a cup to a 1/2 cup of that. I just love the taste. It's going to be delicious. So what I'm going to do is go here and put these over here, because I'm trying to keep my contaminant down right now here. I've got some beautiful green beans. I'm going to cut some green beans. I'm going to cut up some red bell pepper, some green bell pepper. I've got a zucchini, which my zucchini is going to be put in there, but I am actually not really going to cook my zucchini. I like my zucchini very lightly cooked. It goes in after the dish is done. And then I'm going to use 4 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to use about a 1/4 of a cup of onion. But you know me, guys, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to puree right over there. So I'm going to go get all our vegetables cut up, and then when I get everything cut up, we'll come back and we'll go ahead and get everything frying, and we'll be good. We'll be back. Okay, welcome back. So I've got some of our chicken just cooking. I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to get ahead of the game. But this is what it's supposed to look like. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got a little bit of a crust on it. Now what I'm going to do is put the last piece in, as I wanted to show you guys me doing this. So we're just going to lay it in here. It's nice and hot. It's going to get cooking. And guess what? We get rid of the yucky board, the fork. We'll keep our fork. We'll put it right here so that we don't touch anything else, which is good. Okay, our pasta, I added some salt to it, our water. I'm going to put our 1 cup of orzo, dump it in. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get another fork. We're going to start that boiling for our orzo pasta. Okay. I want to go ahead and I'm going to take and get my onion. Got about a 1/4 of a cup of onion here. I've got my 4 cloves of garlic. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get that pureed, because next time I come back, I will be putting my onion in. Look at how this chicken looks. It looks absolutely gorgeous. This is how we want our chicken to look. Okay, and this would be, you can leave it whole like this, which I probably leave whole until I go to cut it. My family likes their chicken cut, but I'm going to leave it whole. So this is how, if you came to my house for dinner, I would leave your chicken as whole. Look at how beautiful that looks. That's gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is get this cooked. I'm going to get these pureed and all the other vegetables cut, and we'll be back. Okay, welcome back. Chicken is done. I've got my onion and garlic pureed. Not super small all the way, but it's very fine, because there is a little trick I do, because I don't like the texture of an onion. So when I do onions, I want to do them true blue, unless I tell you guys, oh, you know, I'm not eating this dish. But, you know, I don't tell a food lie. I don't really eat things that I don't like. Trying to get better, I learned how to eat like zucchini. Bell peppers are really good. I love them, especially if I grow them my own. So sometimes throughout the year, I kind of struggle if I don't grow enough bell peppers from my garden. I don't know why I'm picky. While I'll eat them if I grow them, but if I have to go to the store and buy them, I kind of don't want to. So for my dish, my creamy Tuscan chicken skillet dinner, I have 2 cups of vegetables. I have my green bell pepper, my red bell pepper, and I have my green bean, and then I have my zucchini here. The reason I have them separated is I'm going to cook these better than I'm going to cook the zucchini. So right now I've got my oil and some butter. I'm going to go ahead and dump my onion and garlic, let it cook and permeate for a minute. Because then what we're going to do is start assembling this dish pretty soon. But this is one that has to cook here. And the reason I do it this way is because, like I said, I don't like the crunch of an onion. So therefore, I have to make sure mine is done good. So I make sure I do not burn it. I just keep it here in my butter and my olive oil and let it cook for a second. Our chicken came out great. I tell everybody, please do not overcook your chicken. Chicken, even if it was like a slightly underdone for a second, once you put it back in your sauce, it will cook the rest of the way. Mine is done perfectly. So I already know, and how I could tell. I'm not going to cut the rest of the chicken, but I want you guys to see this. It looks fantastic. This is the color it needs to be. This is the texture and the seasoning you want. Try your foods. Always try your food. No matter what. Try. In stages. Because if something's not seasoned enough, now you can add some more seasoning. And you'll be fine. But boy, my chicken has a lot of flavor. My onion and garlic will add a lot of flavor. And the size I pureed it to, which is not super pureed, but it is thin. With the heat of the butter and the olive oil, this is going to take that bite that I don't like out of my onion. And I'll be able to eat it. Remember, cooks, chefs, and everybody else, you know, it's not like what we like, it's what our family likes, because that's who we're feeding. So, like for me, unless I'm going to make something else or I'm not going to have it, I have to make it the way I like it so that my family can eat it. I put the right onion in there, and where I can also eat it too. Otherwise, I'll be making myself a different dish, because I'm probably the pickiest of my family. But see, if you do it this way and you put enough you put enough oil and butter in it, I'm not burning my garlic. My garlic is not even brown. You see that? That's a trick. And that's how you get people to like things or give it a try, because a lot of times people don't try things because they don't like it. They were introduced to it terribly. By me doing this, flavorful, absolutely delicious. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fry in with my onion and garlic, my veggie. Okay, so when I eat vegetables, I don't like my vegetables done too much. I don't like mushy. I think it defeats my purpose. Why am I eating it if I can't taste it, because everything is so mushy? So what I did is I put it straight in my pan. My pan looks beautiful. It's got garlic, it's got onion, it's got bell pepper, green beans. It looks delicious. The aroma is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now I'm not going to add my zucchini until the end. So I'm going to cook this for 2 to 3 more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and grate some cheese, and then we're going to come back because I want to show you how I do this. It's a great... Welcome back. Okay, vegetables look fantastic. I did the fingernail. Check. If your fingernail can go through your veg pretty good, means it's good. Mine has got a little resistance because now I'm going to make my sauce. So I want mine to have a little resistance because I do not want my vegetables overcooked. I don't want my chicken overcooked. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my milk in, incorporate everything, and this is my beautiful sauce. This is where I'm going to add my cream cheese, my cheese, and the colors are going to be beautiful. I'm going to add my seasonings, some more seasoning, the last of my seasonings. If I need a little bit more seasoning, I'll add a little bit more though. I'm into season. Okay, so I'm adding a little bit more cheese than I said I was going to. So I'm adding 3/4 cup of cheese. Kind of grated it real nice and small for you guys to see. But I say 3/4 because even though it only says under 3/4, I added a few pieces that were not totally shredded. No need. But I want to reserve a little bit for the top. So I'm not going to put all this in here. I'm just going to reserve. No, I'm not going to reserve any of it. I'm going to put it all in. I'm going to dump my beautiful little 2.5 ounces of cream cheese. 2 ounces, not 2.5. Oops. Man, I need a bloopers here. I keep throwing food on my counter all the time. And then I'm going to go ahead and take and mix this around. And then what we're going to do is just let this come together. We're going to mix up. And if I need to make it thicker, I'll make it thicker. But I don't want it too thick. Like I said, when things are too thick, to me, it's mushy. It's gummy. I don't like that. So I'm going to take the rest of my seasoning, and I'm just going to add it in. There we go. At the end of the cooking process, I'm going to turn my heat down just a little bit. At the end of the cooking process, should be seasoned enough. But if it's not, I'll try it one more time before I serve it. And then, you know, my go-to is I'm sure I'll have enough Italian seasoning. I'll probably do a little bit of lemon pepper. Okay, so I'm going to pull mine off the heat. My heat is coming down. I have a real high heat stove. My oven does too. It does miracles. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just mix everything in. As soon as it's mixed, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to taste it. And the reason I'm going to use the lemon pepper is I love the lemon in it. Anything with like a pasta, so I'm using the orzo pasta. As soon as everything is incorporated, then what we will do is we'll put our pasta in here. But I don't want to put too much pasta. I'm going to do a little lemon zest. Just a little bit. Not much, because I'm using lemon pepper. But I love lemon. I don't want no part of the lemon to go to waste. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, I'm gonna go back to heat. Have it lower. Super delish. But guess what? I am going to add some more lemon pepper. Love the pepper taste. Love the lemon taste. So I'm just going to do a few shakes. That's when you would go ahead and know what you want to put in. I gave you what you should use in the beginning, in my opinion. Okay. Fantastic. Man, me and my family are pepper freaks. First thing we're going to be putting on my dish, there's plenty of salt. Perfect. Perfect amount of salt. We're going to be putting pepper on ours. I'm going to take my chicken. I'm going to put my chicken right in. I'm going to take and break these two apart. I'm going to scrape my board. That's juice. And I want that to be right there included in. I'm going to heat this. And I'm going to give a squeeze of lemon. Not a lot. Because right now I don't taste a lot of the lemon. But, boy, it sure tastes good. Now we're going to give a mix. Okay. Let's try again. Okay. Fantastic. Take orzo pasta. That was 1 cup of orzo. We don't need that much. That's a lot. I do not want to overwhelm my dish. Not at all. Okay, so we're going to go back in the pan for just a minute. I'm going to take my zucchini. Here's my zucchini. I do not want my zucchini for more than a minute. We're going to go ahead and let this mix, and we're going to put it on a plate, and we're going to come back and we're going to try a bite. Okay, welcome back. Our dish is put together. I put everything in one because I wanted to try it in one. This was my skillet. When I call things a skillet, that means I want to have everything in one dish. We just go ahead and we dip from that dish. So I'm going to take a piece of the chicken. And let me tell you, you can do this a couple different ways. Absolutely delicious, in my opinion. More lemon. Absolutely fantastic. Let's take a piece of our veg too. You still get a crunch from your veg. Our orzo pasta. Our chicken pieces are here. Absolutely fantastic. If you like creamy, white creamy sauce, this is a good dish. Really super fast, super easy, very inexpensive. But if you would please try this dish, I think you'll like it. A couple things is, you don't have to incorporate, like I did as a skillet, the orzo. You can leave the orzo on the bottom, place your chicken and your sauce on top, if you like things like that more. Also, another thing is you can slice your chicken so that you don't have to go in and slice your chicken like this. But give it a try, make it your own. I appreciate all my beautiful, wonderful viewers, my subscribers, all of you. I appreciate you. All of you have a beautiful, blessed week. Thank you, and take good care.